So, Jeff, event 2, the final. What's this all about?
Well, it's basically a rock lift. As you can see, they've got a consecutive weight rocks going from 80 kilos, 90, 100, 110 to 120 kilos. And what they've got to do, they've got to pick the rock up to the chest and then press it above the head. Put it down, next rock, same thing, 2-minute time limit.
Wow.
So they've got to do all the rocks within 2 minutes.
Would you recommend starting light, heavy or heavy light?
Well, we go light going up to heavy, you know, because it is a timed event and it's an increment weight.
This is quite a classic event, I would say. You did this, didn't you, in your day?
Yes, we did actually do this, and I think we got up to about 140, so, you know, 120 is pretty good. But these guys, you know, we didn't have a time limit then. These guys have got a time limit, so it's a lot harder for them.
What sort of things would you eat before you trained on this event? Egg or bacon?
No, you promised you wouldn't point that out. You know.
Come on, mate.
Unfortunately.
This is, look, not cause that a bit
well,
pizza.
I won't tell about your pizzas then, you know, you're stuffing your face with pizzas this morning.
Look,
but no.
One little treat, one
yeah,
cheat meal,
well, we had to eat little and often, you know. But this morning it was egg and bacon, and I'm sorry that I dripped it all over me.
It's not good, Jeff.
It's not good.
It's not professional.
No, well, there you go.
Well, the Caveman Rock Lift Medley means they've got a 2-minute period in which they've got to lift 5 rocks and press them above their head. Each of the rocks goes up in 10 kilograms from 80 to 120, and most rocks and the fastest time wins. Well, first up is Dave Muir, and the first rock at 80 kilograms. So look at this, it's got to be a very strict press, but it's the uneven shape of the rocks that will cause the problems. Well, going on to the second one, 90 kilograms. Remember, it was last year that he dropped the rock on his leg and injured himself. He came 5th overall, but still in real trouble. He could have done so much better, and that memory will be with him here. Certainly that's 90 kilograms. The second of the 5 rocks going up there. Now's the third, which is 100. Now then, can he do this one? Looking at the time as well. The time is being checked against each of these lifts in case there is a tie. So 110 coming up now. This is the penultimate one, and there is plenty of time. There's over a minute to go, so might as well get a little bit of a breather. 110 on that rock. Now then, he'll sit down and squat down. Now he's got to get it to his chest. Get in, go again, got it on high on his chest, hold it there, then roll it up into the press position, and that's very strong movement, that is. And this is the final one, 120 kilograms, the 5th and final rock. Now this will be difficult. There's significant difference, a 10 kilograms difference between the 110 and the 120, of course, but the 4th and 5th. So if he can get this, it'll be a terrific performance, but he's got, he's got less than 30 seconds left to complete this lift. He'll sit down on this again and attempt to roll it onto his chest. He's got it up there. Can he get it up there? He's got it up. Oh, it's not quite going, and I don't think he's going to do that one. No, he's given up. That's it.
Dave, 4 stones, fantastic results. Do you feel a little bit more positive after that one?
No, I wanted all 5.
Yeah.
A bit disappointed, really. I haven't practiced it, I suppose, but I like my pressing, I really do.
You do? What can you press in the gym with a sort of standard shape object?
On an Olympic bar, I'm on about 200 kilo overhead.
So how much of a difference does the shape of that object make?
Massively. I mean, it's awkward, it's unbalanced, it's horrendous.
Well, it clearly is, and Rob Frampton now coming into the first of his lifts at 80 kilograms, very, very straightforward. Second one, 90. Now, how well will he do with this? It's a quick lift on the first one, incidentally. Gets it nice and high. I love that lean back. That's a real press position. If you can lean back, get the arch in his back and really press it like a bench press off the top. Third one coming up. That's 100. He leans beautifully back, sits it on his chest, and then gets the arms in position, and then attempts to press the thing. Lovely extension. That's good stuff. Rob Frampton going well here. Now then, 110 kilograms. He's got 2 to go. This penultimate one. If he can get this high.
Come on, Rob.
I believe he can too. Look at this. He's right under it now. If he can lift it, a little bit of help with the legs, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm not sure about the lockout, but Jeff is happy. So we've got 1 minute gone, as you probably heard that shout from the judge and from Jeff in the background. So therefore, he's got just under a minute left to execute this last one. Got his finger trapped under that. That won't be helpful. It is the awkward shape of this. I mean, this is a more square or rectangular shape than the others, but it really is proving very difficult. And I think he might have injured his finger here. And we've got 30 seconds in which to make this final one. And I think he's going away. He's injured his finger, and that's it. So he's done 4.
Rob, 4 stones, that's a good result. You've clawed back some points there, but you seem to have done something to your hand. What's happened?
Quite sharp on the edge. As I picked it up, it's gone just where the start of my finger meets.
The
tendon.
Oh, okay.
So
is that going to affect you for any of the remaining events?
I don't know. It's all right at the moment, but quite painful when I did it. It's quite made it quite numb. So
yeah, okay.
That's why I stopped.
Dean Slater next up. Now, how can he do?
2, 1.
He's had mixed fortunes in this competition throughout, but he's made the final. Oh, that's a nice, easy lift. He's very powerful. Got to get underneath, go close to this, and then sit in, get it high on the chest once again, get the arms in the middle of it, and then press. Easier said than done. Oh, lovely. Beautiful stuff. Third one coming up. This is 100 kilograms. Terrific stresses and strains on the structures of the body here and on the physiology, I can tell you. There has to be an element, a huge element of fitness involved in what they're doing now, or strength cannot operate. Desperately trying to get that high. So Dean, come on, 100 kilograms is proving difficult. He's still got a minute to go.
1 minute gone.
He's got to try again, and he is doing too. I think he's got it. Yes, he's got it. And now one more, and it's the big one. In fact, this is the 4th coming up now. This is 110. He's got 2 more. 110 kilograms. And on the basis of the last one, this could be very difficult indeed. Look how he's breathing. Trying to get oxygen into those muscles to enable him to perform this again. And recovery rate, very, very important in lifting events such as this. There was a real anaerobic effect here. Lack of oxygen, use of muscle power and energy coming from within. And that was better. That was much better. And he's now got the 5th one. No one yet is successful on number 5, the 100. Oh, and he says, no, forget that. 120 kilograms. 110 was tough enough.
Dean, good result. 4 stones. Are you pleased with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
You didn't even attempt the 5th one. Not happy in the tank?
Just 10 seconds left. I can feel my back on the last 2. I lifted.
How does it affect your psychology when that 3rd stone nearly landed on your head? You had to push it behind you.
Try not to think about it too much.
And keep going.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, as we come into Glen Ross, let me tell you that Rob Frampton has 4 stones, and he hit the 4th stone at 61.5. So if Glen Ross goes 5 stones, he wins anyway. If he's better than 61.5, then he takes over the lead from Rob Frampton in this. So there's a time factor involved. As each of the stones is lifted, there is a time given. So it's the 5 stones overrules all time. Now, can he do it? Well, certainly Glen Ross went very, very quick early on, perhaps a little bit too quick, and he's now beginning to slow down as we approach the last 2. He's got 2 to go, so it's 110 kilograms here, and then he's got to attempt the 5th. If he goes for the 5th, now let's have a look. The time on this is important. If he gets this in better than 61.5, and it's looking good at the moment. Oh, he's got it, and look at that, 49, just outside, 49.04 the official time for that. So he's in first place, whatever happens here. If he lifts the 5th, then he's outright. Doesn't need to, though, but he won't probably know the time situation. So he'll go for this. to try and win outright without any time factor involved. He's asked for the last 30 seconds. He's trying desperately to recover. I must admit that I thought he went off too quickly. Very, very quick. He didn't even press the first one. It went straight in the air. And I think that he may well be suffering from that right now. There is a physiology in all of this. You have to say that. So it's not just about strength, it's about fitness as well. This is the 120 then. He's already won the competition. He's already top man by virtue of the time it took him to lift the 4. No one else has lifted 5 stones. No, I don't think he's going to do it, but he's won it anyway. He's won it with the best time of 49.04, and that's good enough.
So Jeff, nobody's actually lifted 5 rocks. Is there any special technique? I noticed they're having trouble with some of the shapes.
Well, that's the limiting factor. It's a shape to fit them individually. I'm very surprised that nobody's done the 5th stone, because it's not the weight to them. It's got to be the balance of the stone.
It certainly is the balance of the stone, and let's have a look. Well, Glen Ross, Frampton, Muir and Slater all lifted 4 stones. The fastest time, Ross, is 49.04. He wins the event. Well, let's have a look and see what the overall situation is now. There it is, 14 points for Glen Ross, Rob Frampton 11, Dean Slater with 10, along with Gary Gardner and James Fennelly, all with 10 points. Dave Muir has 8, Dale Norris 4, Paul Carter 4.